My son 2 months ago was surfing at Innerport, just behind me over here, and he had just jumped into the water, and a small little yearling seal actually started attacking him. We thought initially it was a shark, but it ended up being this little seal, and he then got out the water immediately, and we realized that it actually bitten him quite a few times through his wetsuit. And that was about 2 months ago. And then actually funny enough, last Saturday I was actually snorkeling with my 10-year-old, my youngest son, at the point here at Fisherman's Rock, and just as we were about to get out, and as I mentioned, there was no sort of provocation or anything, but actually another seal came and bit me on my leg a couple of times. I managed to fight it off and get my son to safety. And it was just very strange, because we've lived in Mossel Bay for 35 years. I've been surfing and diving in the point area for the last 25-30 years, and we've always had no issues with seals, and this is the first time we've had this sort of encounter, which seems to have been quite a big change in their behavioural patterns. So yeah, that's it.
And why would you say is it happening? Because it's now in Clifton and here. What do you think it is?
Yeah, I've absolutely got no idea. All I can say is that it's definitely something unusual and different. We've always surfed and dived in complete sort of harmony, without any form of provocation with these seals here, and they've always been inquisitive but very respectful of each other's boundaries. And so it's never really been an issue up until now. So it's just as a warning out there that to the public that these sort of things can happen. So.
And your son, will he go back into the sea?
He's already been in a good couple of times, so definitely hasn't put him off surfing. So. Yeah.
And tell us about the wounds. Are they quite deep?
Well, I would probably associate it as I've never been bitten by a dog, but I think it's very similar to a dog bite. The main thing there is concern is any form of septic and bacteria. And obviously their teeth are not extremely clean, and so that's obviously the big concern at the moment, is just that we keep the wounds very clean and keep them dry, and that they don't get infected. And if you do get bitten, is to really just keep an eye on it and consult a doctor as soon as the wound starts looking red or puffy. Yeah, and so that's the big concern is just not the wound itself, but more the septic content. Yeah.